Okay, now I see the chat screen there. Hopefully people will join me back. All right, I have typed something. Now we got, yeah, well, I just learned that. That's pretty cool. All right. See what it looks like here. We're getting just a little bit more here. We got a little flatness right there. Not very much. When you start getting continuous strings, I have learned, you're getting round, very round. All right, that's pretty good there. All right, that should be completely round now. Yes, it is completely round. This one we're going to do a little differently because of the skulls inside. I don't want them to disappear, so I leave these a little fatter than normal. All right, let's get that off of there. And then we're even going to polish these so that they're super, super clear. All right, so we got to mark where the fingers are going to go when you're painting. All right, that's where we'll start where the finger things go, whatever you want to call them. The finger placement, I guess we call that. And now we are where we were with the other pen we were doing. At that point where you're round and use the scraper turning tools to make things happen. And you can tell because now we get the mess on all the spindles here because it's one giant long continuous string until I break them up. This was the first pen that we did that has that clearness that you can see through it, and then we place something on the inside. So it's a lot of fun for us to do. All right, let's see how wide that is. Should be about a little under 5/8. All right, here's that one there. We'll come over here and do the other end. Wish I could zoom that in better so you can see what I'm doing. But maybe on your big screen TV you can see better. Here goes all that stuff. When I first started turning pins, because this thing pushes the bushings together, I was getting a little bit of an indent on the end of the pin I didn't like. So then I started making a less deep hole for that thing to go to. To make a really nice end of the pin. There we go. Back over here, do the same thing on this side. Get a nice smooth transition. It's like painting with a color. Or painting with a cutter, I should say. All right, there's that one there. Now, you've got to smooth these finger joints up. Let's see. Whoever's here, go ahead and say hello. I can't hear you, but I can, and now I know where the text is or where the chatting is. And we're really just going to bring this smoothly out so that we can see all the skulls on the inside. There we go. Making sure your fingers fit really well. Let's see, 5/8. Beautiful, perfect. I find 5/8 or 9/16 is a very good finger holding size. And I try to get the slant right for your fingers to fit on it. Now I've got to get the center part of this all nice and even and smooth. All right, let's see how that looks. Looking pretty good. Wonderfully even. Very nice. All right. This one's going to require a lot more time on that lower grit, so we'll get our tool rest out of the way. Whoever's here, go ahead and please say hi, unless that's me.
Depending on how many of these things you're doing and how much your production needs to speed up, might be. All right, so let's go here. So we're doing inner red and blue blood line. Let's do this. So we get some gloves on. And so again, for this one.
All right, here we go. Low grit. Gonna get it on there, get some stuff done. It's gonna take a while on this one because I want to get it super smooth at this lowest grit. And this is a pretty wide piece. And this is the one that nearly has to be perfect at its grit. This pretty aggressive grit takes off a bit of the ridges and all that kind of stuff. One of the things I'm going to do is, these are all 60. We'll do a little bit of dry sanding to make a little off a little faster. Taking a good bit off. It will pay off the most when we go to polish it. And this one will get polished because it's a clear resin and we want to be able to see the skulls on the inside. Getting better. Oh yeah, getting nice. Now I'll throw some water on there because this sandpaper gets all filled up with all the grit. You got to use the water to get the grit out or get the resin out of the sanding block. Yeah, I will spend the most time on all this finishing doing this lowest grit. Hey, whoever's here, say hello. I can't see much across there. I can't see how many are here, if at any at all. But I could see if you type something, then I can go look and read it. Yep, just takes a while to be patient and let the media do the work. And as I get most of the grooves out, I will give a lighter touch to it to essentially polish it at this grit. Yeah, feeling really nice. All right, now super light. Super light, and I'll start stepping up in the grits. All right, let's see what we got here. Get it all wiped off. Oh, that looks fabulous. So I'm drying it off and I'm looking for any deep scratches with that grit, because these have to be really perfect. Yep, looks pretty good. Okay, we're gonna go on to the next grit. And the reason you go up in grits is you get one to a certain polish level, like a lower grit, and then you go up to the next grit and it takes all of those scratches out. It puts its own scratches in, which is a finer set of scratches. And you just keep going up and up in grit till you get to that point where, you know, you're smooth as glass. Gets a bit of a slurry on the bottom of the sanding block, which you can tell you're definitely removing some stuff, getting rid of those bigger scratches and leaving littler scratches, finer scratches. And I'm applying a bit of a pressure here to really get down into that grit. A little bit lighter grip. Now it'll come a super light grip. All right, now I'm going to buff it with this grit nice and lightly. Hear the leaves gently blowing out. All right, let's see how that looks. All right, that's paying off, looking good. Slowly but surely. These ones do take the longest. Taking just a little bit off, which is about right. This grit, it's not going to aggressively take any of the pen away. It's just going to work on the scratches from the previous grit. And it's really important to wipe this off between grits because you don't want one of the old grit particles to be on this piece when you're using your finer sandpaper. Hello, one person. Glad you're here. Go ahead and say hi if you like. Ask any questions. I'll jump over there and read them. It's getting pretty smooth. You can feel it. Get it all wiped off. Yep, it is getting better. Working out. Beautiful. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. Coming up in grit. We're at the point now where each one of these grits really doesn't take that long. Super smooth now. And now, let's see. Oh yeah, looking great. Oh yes, that's beautiful. Okay, now, one of the things I'm going to do that I was told to do was now wipe it down between the finer grits with denatured alcohol. And here is some denatured alcohol. I guess you need a tool to get that open. Pry it off, and here's some alcohol. I'll shut that. We'll turn that on. We'll get all the microscopic stuff off there. Beautiful. Wonder if that makes any difference. Yeah, not really visually, but we'll keep going. We'll save that for the next grit. All right, here we go. Look on this one here. Wipe that off. We can denature alcohol it off. Get all the microscopic particles that this grits. All right, put that back over there. And go on to the next grit. Some of these grits don't even feel like sandpaper, they're so fine. Super light touch now, essentially polishing it at this grit. Getting most of the big junk off. Isopropyl alcohol, the rest, or denatured alcohol, excuse me, not isopropyl. It gets all the little junk off, I guess. And then finally, there's that. Now we're going to go up. Up and up and up in the grits. Lightly polishing each level. And even at these levels, you can see a little bit of the slurry that's formed on these pens at even these higher levels, which I guess they're, it's taking a little bit off as it goes, very finely, but it's taking it off. Get the big junk off from that grit. And then I'll get the denatured alcohol, wipe that off. I was watching this fellow named Jake, and he says it's really important, these levels, to really get that stuff off. Going up, wipe it down, denatured alcohol. These have a little glow in the dark feature inside them. They are super wonderful in the dark. Not that you're going to diamond paint in the dark very much, but hey, there's people there now. Hang on a second, I'll get over there and look, make sure I don't lose track of where I'm at. Wiping the pen down with a rag just to get all the junk off. Then I get my denatured alcohol rag and get all the tiny particles off for that smooth finish. All right, one more level. Let me just go over here and see the chat here. Let's see, Emma K. Angel Wings, I am having fun. Deb says, hey, Deb. Tim, that better be my pen or one of them. You know, Deb, I've got about 6 of those pens to do. And I think this particular pen came out of the bag that Carrie assigned to a lady named Michelle. But I got quite a few bags to get through today. So, yeah, it's going to be, I'll be out here for a bit today. Can you guys hear my voice okay? I really can't see the microphone going up and down much. All right, we're gonna wipe this down. Get a little bit extra denatured alcohol here. This is one of those pens with the skulls in it. Yep, that's pretty cool. And now we're going to hit it with the plastic polish, which really is going to make it see-through. All right, I got a fresh, brand new, clean paper towel. I got this stuff called Plast-X here. And I'm going to squeeze a little bit on the rag and then slowly hit it. They're just going to hold it against there and let the polishing stuff do its job. Phew, smells like a Quick Trip bathroom. You know, it's got that cleaning smell. It's not bad, it's just different. There we go. Gosh, what a difference that makes. I can see the skulls going through right now. This is the only time I don't do my perfectly satin finish in the middle because you want to see these little guys here. So I spend a little bit extra time on the middle here so you can see the skulls. All right, I think that is polished up. Oh my goodness, I can see it shine while it's turning. That's pretty wild. Let's see, let me get my clean rag to wipe it off. Don't want to use my old typical wipe off rag. Whoo-wee. Man alive, I can see that thing shine. Oh. Okay, hang on, here we go. Oh, jeez. Man, does that come out great. Woo! I love doing this. Okay, here it is. And look how shiny. Usually I don't like them that shiny, but with this plastic gloss, it's pretty cool. So there it is. Here's the back. But man, that plastic polish right at the end just really turns it up, and you can see all the glitter that's in there. And of course, you got those glow in the dark ends. So I think I got 7 or 8 of these to do. So I'll be here for a bit today doing these. Dang, that's cool. That is too cool. Hey, while you guys were not here earlier, I turned this pen first. And this one is, what is it? It is Last Petals Fall. That's the colors in Last Petals Fall. Pretty wild looking. This one's ready to go. I turned this one first. Those colors, the way they mix up, just blows me away how cool they look. That's the funnest part. All right, so those two are done. And those are for some lady named Michelle. I think she was in the live the other day. That's pretty exciting. All right, let me take the bushings out. Carrie will do the final QA check on these and make sure they're all perfect before they go out. Every once in a while I have to redo something on one because she didn't like the way it went, but that's okay. Happy to do that. Deb, apparently I got 2 to do for you today. In fact, I'm going to do your Last Petals Fall. This is yours, Deb. Let me go drill out the end so I can put the bushings in. All right, bushings are drilled. And on the end here to help me turn them, keeps it away from all the pointy stuff. Get rid of the sanding goodies. Deb, this one is yours here. Nice thing about the round castings, I don't have to, smooth them down to round. So Angel Wings was here first. I love it. You guys are the best crowd ever. I'm telling you. That live the other night was fun. You guys were so generous and kind as we were getting rolling in this thing. Okay. Let us get rolling here. First thing I need to do is mark where the fingers go. And I do that with my Sharpie and a ruler. All right. Then we get out the round tool. That's a little high. There we go. Ah, much better. This is where your fingers will go. Oh, this one's opening up to be pretty cool. Ouch, on the inside. Let's see who's calling. Oh, Carrie's calling. What's up, baby? No, ma'am. I'm just sitting here live right now on the tubes. All right. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye. Okay, back to this. Nice round end there. What's up, baby? No, I redid it. I'm in the new. Oh, kid only mode. Okay, well, I'll get out of that. All right, bye. I love those colors. Sadly, I didn't get one. Don't worry.